That was the resounding chant of scores of Guyanese on Sunday who stood on the Buxton public road east coast of Demerara protesting against alleged government discrimination, hardships and dictatorship. While Sunday's protest is not the first to be staged in the community, it was certainly among the most passionate. Buxtonian Dion Abrams made it clear that it was not just another protest action, but rather it was a warning to the government of the day, signaling that they will have no peace.
You cannot be in a war where people are waging war at you and you are preaching peace. You understand? If they are waging war, then you have to be waging war against them. We cannot be allowed to be brutalized without responding in kind. And that is my message. Violence begets violence. And I am not preaching peace if you're coming to me with violence.
The placards, though different in color and inscriptions, were all disseminating the same message. That is, Guyanese are suffering under a dictator government. According to the over 50 protesters who stood firmly holding their placards, not only does the government continue to bully its citizens, this bullyism only targets Afro-Guyanese and their businesses. Supporting this seemingly universal view among the protesters was well-known political scientist David Hines, who said that Afro-Guyanese are the victims of economic violence.
Now, in a country like Guyana, you want to make sure that all groups, all ethnic groups, get a piece of the pie. There should be a form of affirmative action. And this government is extremely reckless. It is not sharing the pie equally. And so black businesses are not getting a fair shake.
APNU AFC Member of Parliament Annette Ferguson, who was also part of Sunday's protest, opined that she is standing in solidarity with the hundreds of thousands of Guyanese who were victims of the PPPC government's alleged discriminatory practices. According to Ferguson, the PPPC government has no conscience.
Where is your conscience? This government cares absolutely nothing. So my suggestion to them today is that they need to rethink their strategy.
But while the protesters were in staunch defiance of a myriad of government policies, a few of the protesters used the opportunity to speak out against the new COVID-19 vaccine mandate.
They want me to take vaccine, and I'm not prepared to take vaccine because it's my body and my choice.
I want to give you vaccine, we don't want it.
It is not fair what they're doing to us. We should have a choice in this matter.
The month of August has seen a number of protest actions being staged by Guyanese who say they are angry with the government and its policies. Though the protests are usually against a number of issues such as racism and discrimination, most of the recent protest actions are against the new health regulations issued by the Ministry of Health on July 29, which now makes the COVID-19 vaccination card a necessity to access government offices and even to operate a minibus. Reporting for the HGP 90 News, Kendell Richmond.